Yes. Hey, welcome back. Now let's solve the problem. Department's height salary. So you are given a column, you are given a table called employee which has ID, salary, name and employee department ID, and you have a column called department which has ID and the name of the department. And what you have to do is to find the highest salary of each department. So for example, if you see over here, there are two departments called IT and sales. And yeah, and it's not given that we have to find the distinct salary but the highest salary, so the salaries can be equal also. So your department ID is 12112. If you see, 1 corresponds to IT, and in IT the highest salary is of max, so IT has max. And yeah, gym also is of IT only, and yours has highest salary, so you have max and gym. And in sales, which is of ID2, there are 60,000 and 80,000, and you want Henry for 60,000. So how can you do this? So first what we have to do, we want the department employee salary. So let's have a generic statement. So what you want to do, you want to select the department, but where is department? Department is a department table, so let's call the DE, because generally how we will alias is that we will take the table name and first letter of the table name and make it smaller place. So we will call that D dot, yeah, department as name, so D dot name. So first we got the department name and you want to alias it as department, and then you want the employee. Where is this? Yeah, you want to get the employee name and salary, which is in employee table. So we will do E dot name as the employee, because that's how it's aliased over here, and you will do the E dot salary as salary from the department table, my bad, from the employee table. And what you want to do, so you want to join these two tables to get all the data present in both of them. So you will do, let's have it in next line. So you want to do a join on the department table, D on, since the foreign key over here is department ID, so what we'll do, on D dot ID is equal to the E dot department ID. Let's see what it gives first. Employee has the alias of E. Now let us see what we got. So we got the department, employee and salary, but you got multiple values. So what you want to do, you want to get the max value over here. See, like now what happened, where is this table? Yeah, so for all these people you got the salary and the department name which they belong to. So now what you do, you want to get the max of salary. So how can you do that? So what you want to do, so you want to get the max of salary, in other words the salary of employee table. So you want to add a where condition, E dot salary, what should it be, should be equal to nothing but the max salary of each department. But how will you get a department? Like you have to get the department and the corresponding what do you call, employee, department ID. So department ID is present in employee, so you have to do another join over here. So what you will do, you want to select the max of salary, because this is the only thing you want. But whose salary you want? You want the employees whose salary will as what do you call, from the employee table, employee E2. So now you have the max of salary from each department, but you want to add a join condition over here, not a join condition, a where condition, where the E dot department ID, where the department ID should be equal to the current employee whom you have, each department. Yeah. So what will this do? This will give you the max salary for each department based on the department ID. Yeah, as I see it works. So what we did, first we selected what we want, from the tables, and the simple join condition was the ID on the left table, what you call the employee table, and department ID on the employee table should match with the ID on the department table. So, but you want the max salary of each department. So, what you did, you went to each department, like you joined the same table, like which you already have. So, this has already, so this result has already given you the result of the entire thing. What you call this entire thing, but it actually had the department name also. So, from this thing, what you want to do, you want to filter out the salary in such a way that the salary is maximum for each department. So, in other words, what you did, you selected the salary from the employee table again, E2, where the salary is not just normal salary, but it was max salary. And since you have the max salary now, you just have to match the ID with the current department ID. So, you took the department ID of the primary table. Yeah, this is a bit complicated. So, you took the department ID from the first table, and then you matched it with the department ID you got from the second table. Yeah, I know it was a bit complicated, but just go through it once or twice, you might understand, because even I had a bit of hard time understanding it. And yeah, that's all for it. Thank you for watching. Let's just submit it. Yeah, I just compiled it, but I did not submit. So let's just submit and check once. Yeah, as I say, it works. And yeah, that's all for it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Okay, yeah, so what we'll do is, I know the previous explanation was a bit difficult and I'm not good in editing, so after I finish that video I'm actually adding this as a suffix, not suffix, yeah, kind of suffix for that. So since the previous explanation, I feel that it was not that clear, so what we'll do is, we'll break the actual problem into multiple pieces and then solve the each individual problem first and then join the entire result, so that the entire thing becomes more, what do you call, digestible for us. So let's go to the procedure again. You have to find the highest salary of each department. So what we'll do, first we will get the highest salary of each department itself. So first we have to give the department name also. Where is that? Yeah, let's go over here. So since we have to give the department name, first we will get the department ID and then we'll join the department name. So let's get the maximum salary of each department from the employee table. So what we'll do, we want to get the, let's do a select R from employee, and let's see what this gives first. Let's go step by step, because I know it was SQL is a bit tricky. Why is there zero? Yeah. So now what has happened? You have all the employees. So what you want to do? Let's call it employee E. You want to do what you want to do? Where E dot salary, what should it be? It should be the maximum value of all the values present. So what you will do? So you want to select the maximum value of the salary. We will call E1 dot salary. What do you want to do? Where do you want to select it from the employee table? Employee E1, where E1 dot department ID, because for each department you want the salary. So is nothing but equal to E dot department ID. Yeah, now let's compile this. And yeah, as you see, you have the department ID and the name and all the things. But what you want to do, we actually don't want this ID. So let's let's keep it all and we'll just select what we want at the end. So you don't want department ID, but you want the department name. So let's have this in the form of okay. Let's turn off airplane mode for now. I press airplane mode. Yeah. So what we'll do? Yeah, let us save this as a temporary table. So with the max, not max, salary of each department being nothing but the entire thing below. Yeah. So let's remove this and let's just bring it all to the same line. Yeah. So now we have the max salary of each department. And now what you will do, you have to add an as over here because you have to alias it. So what you want to do, you want to select the, what is the first value which they want. So they want the department name. So department dot name as department, and maximum salary of each department dot name dot yeah, it's the name of the employee as the employee, and the salary, m dot salary as salary from the maximum salary of each department CTE which we have m, and you want to do a join on department D such that on the value of D dot id should be equal to the m dot id. Yeah, and as you see, this works now. Yeah, this is much more manageable and understandable, I feel. And yeah, now that's all for it, seriously. And thanks for watching, and goodbye. No more redos now.